Is it?
I don't know, but this is the chair. It's like an office, like ergomatic chair, whatever.
Ergomatic?
I knew the second I started talking, I was gonna say it wrong. Leave me
But
alone.
your mind, it was like too late to abort
I was
mission.
like, yeah, I was like, I'll just stick with it.
Ergomatic.
Whatever. My hair is disgusting.
Oh, you got Taylor Swift gear. Let me see the sweater.
Yes, the merch. I figured I'd be on brand.
Good shit.
And I'm needing to stay hydrated for some reason today.
Hold on, let me pull up the chat.
Because I just got myself a full cup of water, but I didn't realize I already had a cup of water.
I need to go get me a cup of water. I'll be back while the song plays. Ergomatic.
I'm like thirsty. Right behind. Sup, everyone?
Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. We got one person watching. What's up, Mom? I think.
What's up? Oh yeah, we don't have the chat.
Tasha. It's been almost a month since we last spoke.
I know. Well, actually, not really, because I did call. We did speak a few times while we were away.
With your random ass phone calls. I'm in the middle of Comic-Con, stressed the fuck out because we have like people all over asking questions, trying to buy shit, and then I get a phone call from you, and I'm like, well, she never calls, so I mean, it might be important or it might be something that I need to like address.
Yeah.
And what did you say? What's with your phone calls? What the hell is happening every time?
Do you know what's the best part? I don't even remember what I said. What did I say?
Yeah, so the first thing I did was, Tasha, I swear, if I answer this phone right now and you say, I hate you, have a bad day or something, I swear, I'm never gonna.
You clocked me again. So good there, though. I'm like, fuck, so that's exactly what I'm doing.
You hung up on me, and then I was like, all right, she'll probably call back. You called back.
I hung up? I thought you hung up. That's why I called back.
I hope you have a bad day. Okay, bye. And I'm like, okay. What incarnation? Anyway, you must have had the day off because you had time.
No, the best part was I was actually at work when I did that.
You just wanted to harass me for no reason. I appreciate that.
Literally. Yeah, I did. You should appreciate it. I was thinking about you.
Oh. As you always do.
Always. I'm always thinking about you every day, all day. I just can't get you off my mind. It's insane.
I know. It must be so tough on you.
It's so tough. So dramatic. So peaks and pits from the past, 2-3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Has it been 3 weeks?
Yes.
Holy shit, so. Bro. Holy shit.
Yeah. Or is it 2?
I mean, I think we had 2 weeks off, so it's been 3 weeks since we last.
Yeah.
Potted. Because we did it during my birthday.
And yeah, I took off the day after we last had our podcast, I think. Like that day after, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. But anyway, you go first. By the way, I think I might be getting sick. So
I've
my
noticed.
voice might sound crazy. But we good. Go ahead.
I mean, you've been a world traveler, so so my pit was vacation from you.
That was your pit?
What a great time. So sorry. No, that's my peak.
No, you said that was your pit. I'm so sorry. I tried to.
Did I? Oops. Just trying to make you feel good about yourself.
It comes out.
Definitely my peak for sure. the new album dropped, so that was exciting just to hear the new album, experience it, blah blah blah. We'll get into that later. What else? What else have I been doing with my life? Nothing. This past weekend was Thanksgiving here in Canada. Me and Iz had made our own Thanksgiving dinner together on Sunday. It was a vibe. Like the basics, turkey, stuffing, potatoes, veggies, all the mixes.
And what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving besides my presence?
Definitely not you. God, you weren't even a thought that day. It was a miracle. Thank God. I'm not lying. I barely thought about anything that day, to be honest, because I slept in and then I was so focused on my mashed potatoes. I was making the mashed potatoes, so I wanted to make sure they were perfect. Yeah, I can't really think about what else I've been doing the past few weeks, to be honest, because I don't remember too much. Just a lot of. I organized my Sims mods. Well, started to. Oh my God, started to.
Yay!
I know. Organizing, instead of all of it just being in one folder, I made folders. Here's a furniture folder. Here's, clothing, but then it's detailed. Like, here's some tops and pants and shoes and accessories. And I organized everything into little folders. I'm not done though. Nowhere near done. Oh my God. So that's all peaks. I started reading a good book the other day on Wattpad. Yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else. Pits. Oh, there was this one day, I don't know if it was before or after you left, because I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I woke up and I've been biking to work every day basically, so I woke up and all of our curtains were closed, so I didn't see the weather. I didn't check the weather, and I went outside, got my bike, and as soon as I walked outside my building, downpour. It was heavy downpour. Thankfully, I had my rain jacket, or else, my pants were a little soaked though when I got to work. And then, of course, the next day I was like, "Fool me once, shame on me," but or whatever the saying is. So the next day I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna bust," because it was supposed to rain. And I bust, and not a single fucking raindrop the whole day. And I'm like,
yeah,
fuckers, pick and choose.
You showed Mother Nature.
Yeah, so that was annoying. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. What about you? Tell me your pits and peaks.
Man, where do I start? I had quite a few of them. So I freaking went to China. That was freaking incredible.
Wow.
13-hour ass flight. Got to kick it with amazing artists pretty much all day for the whole weekend. It was Ron English was there, Matt Gondik was there. We were just broing out, we were just chilling. That was pretty amazing. I started the Whatnot with Vivi. That was pretty cool. That's awesome.
Congrats for that. That's exciting for you.
Thank you. That worked out. Yeah, it was a long time planning in the background to where we finally got there. What's up, Casual? What's up, Iz? What's up, y'all?
There's comments? Oh God.
Yeah. So China's 12 hours ahead. So
yeah,
anytime it's 1 in the afternoon, it's 1 in the morning. So my internal clock was crazy the whole time.
So did you get adjusted there and then have to revert back, or did you just kind of live your life at night?
No, I had to readjust. I had to adjust for China because we were working the con. So I was it was 3 o'clock there at PM and it was 3 a.m. in my body. So I was almost zombied out, but just trying to do the best with I didn't really feel it until kind of the end of each day. I was damn, I am dragging ass out here.
I feel
The-
like I'd be really good at world traveling and adjusting my sleep schedule because I'm really good at just like going with it.
the
I
hard
remember when
part,
I remember when I went to Paris, it didn't even fucking phase me. I was there and I was like, morning, like I'm awake, night, I'm going to sleep. Everybody else was struggling, and I was like, it barely fucking affected me at all.
but Paris is only like 6 hours. Like it's not that huge of a difference.
Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, like I feel like
Because
I'm very
think about
adaptable.
like at midnight when it was time for me to go to sleep, I could, for the life of me, I could not go to sleep. Or 11 o'clock over there p.m. is 11 o'clock a.m.
But yeah,
here.
but you have to remember for me, like during the week, like I wake up in the morning and work all day, and then like I go to bed at a normal, well, semi-normal time, midnight, maybe 2 a.m. But then on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday night, I'm going to bed at like 4, 6 a.m. Like I'm alive at the nighttime. Like I
You
can
can
be
sleep whenever
awake.
though. Like you even nap like at the drop of
Yeah, I
a.
could sleep and exactly like I can nap it like a.
That's skills.
I wish I could say I could take a quick nap. Let's be honest, my naps aren't quick, but like that's what I mean. Like I can sleep and catch up if I need to for a moment.
Yeah. No, but one of the biggest peaks that I think really saved my ass was on my way back. So I went from Hong Kong to New York to work that con, right? To do New York Comic Con. So that plane was empty as fuck. So it was
Oh,
probably
so you
like,
got to lay down?
and not even that. So it was one of those planes that had the 4 seats in the middle and the 3 seats on each side. So I took over the whole 4-seater in the middle and just laid out for 13 hours and slept the whole way. I went to sleep in Hong Kong and woke up in New York like this.
Did you
So
you went over Pacific then?
yeah,
Or-
yeah. I went from Hong Kong to San Francisco and then from San Francisco to New York.
Okay.
So not only did I travel the ocean, I traveled the whole USA in one day. I literally traveled the world in one day. It was crazy.
I mean, not the whole world, bro. Like
Well, pretty much half the world,
half the
almost.
world.
Damn near. So yeah, that was so clutch that I was able to do that because I don't know how I would have survived.
Literally, could you imagine like being stuck in like just a seat like with people everywhere for that long?
Yeah, I was prepared for it. Did you fly in an A380? I have no idea. I flew Delta or United, my bad. I flew United. Whatever United is, that's what I flew. By the way, shout out United. Their aircrafts are pretty cool. Anyway, that happened.
I feel like with those kind of flights though, I feel like it's worth upgrading to like not the economy, but whatever is the next level to get more space.
Like business, and then you have like those pods that you can literally lay completely flat in.
The pods are obviously a dream, but those gotta be hella expensive.
Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like getting like the business or like the extra leg room and like the emergency exit are definitely like coming clutch for those types of distant planes.
Oh, he said the 8380 is a full double decker jet. I definitely did not fly in one of those. That would have. I've never even been in one of those. I need to expand my horizons. It's pretty. That would be cool. My peak of the week, which is not so much a peak. It's just I want to say it's a peak. It was just like, damn, like I was not expecting this. The Whatnot turned out to be like pretty cool. So like Janie and I have been staying up. Well, like last night we stayed up till like 4 a.m. like doing packages and stuff because we just like wanted to get them all out.
To 4 a.m.
4 a.m. And we
look at you.
Yeah, we had like a few left, but that's because we had just come back. We landed last night. We landed, got some tacos, and then got straight to work.
That explains why you didn't answer my phone call.
You called me yesterday?
Yeah, and it went straight to voicemail. I'm like, fuck, he's probably in the air.
I was probably in the air. Yeah. What did you call me for? On the same bullshit?
Yeah.
Yes. You don't even have to answer. Yes. I already know. What is it? What is? There's got to be like a payoff to whatever it is you're doing. Why are you calling?
She misses you.
She misses me. Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with missing you. Do you want to know the truth? So that one day when I called and told you like have a horrible day, right before I called you, I called Lorenzo and like gave Lorenzo a long speech about how he should have a great day. So I
Uh-huh.
just needed to balance it, you know? Like I gave somebody like a good
Oh.
positive day and I
Oh.
just needed to make sure I could give somebody a negative day, and you're the first one that
This
popped up
is
in my mind.
this is like that Star Wars shit, like Balance in the Force, right?
Exactly.
Oh, you see what you see? I'm
Exactly.
speaking the
So
language. You
I
see what-
used you. I used you essentially to make myself feel better.
Hey, I'm happy to be of service. I'm
Okay.
happy. I'm happy to be the whipping boy. Sure.
Yeah.
Yo, but let's get into this Taylor Swift album. First of
Already?
all,
Wait, aren't you done your peaks and pits? You still haven't. I feel like
yeah,
you
I'm
barely
done.
talked. Oh, okay.
I'm done. Wait, did you have what else did you want to know? I'm done.
Oh, I don't know. I just felt like you probably had more to say than that.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I worked New York Comic Con. I did the content for that, which was pretty cool. Been getting a lot of love for it, so that's awesome. And then we did Janie and I did a live whatnot. We did live auctions. That went well. That was pretty cool, pretty fun. It was very hectic, but you know what? It worked out the way it was supposed to, because the element of it being live and people just like walking in front of the camera not knowing we were live and asking us questions about like other stuff that had nothing to do with the whatnot. It was just the live. It was cool. It was cool rolling with the punches and just you know, just whatever. It was live. Shit goes wrong when
Yeah.
you're live, as we do here.
You get really good moments live.
Hell yeah,
Unplanned.
hell yeah. Oh, yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my peaks and pits. Well, another pit is I had to miss my basketball game yesterday because I got here too late and we lost.
Oh, and how did you? Mm.
Yeah, playoffs start next week though, so that should be fun.
Oh, okay.
Another pit is I feel like I might be getting sick.
I know. I read your thing.
That's not cool.
Oh, it's not cool.
Me getting
Also,
sick.
it's hard to see your name because it blends in with your background. I just realized that.
How about now?
Didn't we used to have like a background with it? Like a banner?
I think so, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm confused. Because I noticed that earlier for mine. Unless they're like changed it.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Round
I feel so tall.
hair, face. There. I'm gonna make it blue. No, I'm gonna make it red. Hey.
Red, that doesn't go with the themes.
Red's the best. Oh, I gotta do the Taylor Swift. Hold on. Let me go
Either orange or mint.
right here. This color.
Yeah, that works. That works.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it. So I took notes for every song, but before we go through, yeah, I have a sentiment for each song, but before we go through that, I want to know the build up to the album. Like before it released, how were you feeling? Were you your anticipation? Were you excited? Did you think it was going to be amazing? Did you think it was going to be an instant classic, or were you just kind of like skeptical? Like, let me wait and see.
It was just like more so wait to see, because she didn't really say too much about the songs. The whole thing, like leading up to it, she basically was talking about how like this album she created, the songs are basically explaining the life behind the scenes during her Eras tour. So like all the things she was feeling and going through and experiencing and everything. A big part of it obviously is Travis Kelce and her like were dating and everything. So like he's heavily referenced obviously in this whole album. And so like it was just, I knew going into it that it's just going to be like really upbeat, fun. A lot of like her really pop album, like her 1989 album. That's what I was expecting, like the upbeat, popular, like songs. Like her number one song has always been Shake It Off, which came from 1989. So I figured like there's going to be some really good smash hits here in this album that are obviously going to trend and stuff. So yeah, I just went into it just knowing like it's just going to be an upbeat, fun album about her tour life and everything. Definitely not disappointed.
Okay. Do you want me to go through my thoughts of each song?
Yeah, so the funniest thing is, remember when I messaged you like literally the day after we after the album came out, I was putting together a slideshow for my sister and I have it. So I don't like, it is song by song in this.
Okay, okay. So we can cross reference.
Yeah, if you want.
Nah, make that big. Hold on. Oh god.
Oh,
Did I just do
you
that?
want it big? Here, just go like this. Oh my god.
There.
Why are we
There.
clicking the same thing?
Okay. So wait, you go first. No, me go
Well,
first. Me go first.
okay, so first of all, this is the track list. We can start here. So I put a heart next to my favorite song on the album.
Which
Is
one?
there a father figure?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why. I sat down that day and I listened to the full album once through, and that song specifically stuck out to me. I'm like, this is the song. And I
Okay.
kept listening to it, and I'm like, I fell in love deeper with it, to the point where I even like got like understanding when I gave him the whole backstory of it.
Yeah.
And everything,
Okay.
like, he really
Okay. Let me stop you, because one of my notes here is kind of confused about the background of this song. Literally, that's one of my notes on
Okay,
this
yeah.
song. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to. Can you still add stuff to the PowerPoint?
Yeah, like the power, like I can. I made this mostly for my sister to like explain a lot of things to her. It's very detailed. We don't have to go through all the details of it, but
All right. Can you
basically
add
I
another
have.
heart? Can you add another heart?
Okay, well I can't. Well, I don't want to.
Duplicate it.
No, I just don't want to. Do I even have a duplicate button? Copy.
Copy.
Okay.
All right. Put it next to wish list.
Oh, okay. You know, Wishlist has been a really good song lately for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's my favorite song off the album.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like one of your favorite lyrics from that is about the basketball hoop.
Yes.
How did I know?
Yes.
Wow. I guess that shit, right? Okay. Yeah, so my favorite's father figure. I will tell you, Zat's favorite is number 2, Elizabeth Taylor, which is
Really?
probably one of my second ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's obviously like it's
What
kind of
the
hard
fuck?
to see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. My sister, like I did this all with my sister, so we don't have to actually go into everything, to be honest. But I'll just
Okay.
leave it up for.
Let me tell you
show.
my notes first, because it's like gonna be one sentence.
Okay.
So, Fate of Ophelia has an all about that bass, no trouble vibe, like Meghan Trainor. Definitely a summer jam. That's all I put on that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a fun song. I really like the song, and I like the meaning behind it, like about Ophelia, how she like compared it, like the Hamlet story to like her, and how like obviously she doesn't want the same fate, and Travis basically saved her from it. So like the connection she made with Hamlet and then like her own personal life, I really appreciated the writing for that. The song in general is definitely a fucking bop. It's been stuck in my head like for weeks since it came out.
It's definitely trendy.
It's so trendy. Like she already put out the music video for this, came out like the same day or the day after. And there's already like she did a trending dance for TikTok basically. So that's like been trending for it. So like, you know, she really marketed it perfectly. So I agree. Like this song is just her first single from the album. Music video is amazing and very trendy and very catchy. It's fucking catchy. A lot of these are though.
All right. Opalite.
No, that's not the next song. The next song is Elizabeth Taylor.
My bad. Yeah. My only note for this one was pretty strong. That's all I have
this
for
song. I love this song. I remember when I was first listening to it, like the first listen, like the first bit of it, it sounds like it's a slow song, but then that fucking beat, like the drop comes in. It hit me unexpectedly. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, this is fucking good. Like this is gonna be
I
a hit.
noticed this whole album is real like bassy and like pumpy and like
Yep.
boom boom boom. It's real
It's nostalgic too, because a lot of the songs she like what's the word? Like when you are influenced by other older songs again.
like homage.
Maybe like you use kind of like the same sounds from another song.
Samples? Like samples?
Sample. Yeah, like a lot of songs
Yeah.
are also like have like that sample vibe, especially like Wood with
Wood.
the Michael Jackson.
My God. Stop. Did she sample the Jackson 5 on Wood? Because that's what I put for Wood. Digging the Jackson 5 feel of this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Tasha,
that's what
I swear
I mean.
to God. Tasha, listen. For Wood, I put this is
We'll
crazy
get
that you say that. No,
We'll
but listen, I have to tell you now because it's in context. I put digging the Jackson 5 feel of this song. It has like a nostalgic vibe, at least to me. Otherwise, kind of mid.
Well, we'll get there because that song's an amazing song. There's a lot of good stuff with that one, but
all right.
yeah, like a lot of these songs, like every song, I feel like she had like a little bit of a like sample or like a nostalgic feel to previous songs, which a lot of it's like older, like 80s, 90s songs, you know, like she like really mixed up her vibes and like sampled and like made it her own. So like that's one thing I appreciate with a lot of this. So yeah, I liked Elizabeth Taylor first round.
All right, Opalite.
What did you think about this? This is actually hilarious. A story with Iz about this one.
Jumpy yet smooth, pretty chill and relaxing. Feeling this one the most so far. I can see this hitting the radio.
Ooh, yeah, actually it is. I feel like this might actually be her second hit song. If she does do like another like single release, I think this one might be. Just because this one's really catching on, really trendy right now. It's funny because when I listened to this the first round, Zach did not like this one. and now he's all into it. He said it's one of his favorites now. It grew on him.
This is my second favorite.
I like this song. It's very vibes. It's very like chill vibes. I like the way like her lyrics explain like the night, like the whole like picture of it. But Onyx Night turned to Opalite, like it's just like I saw the visuals of it when I was listening to it, and I felt it in the song. Like it's very twinkly. It almost gave me like a Christmas vibe with the music. So I was like, I like this. It's very vibey.
All right. Father figure. Let me write to you. Let me read to you what I wrote.
Okay.
Kind of confused about the background of this song.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
She's speaking from the perspective of a dude, maybe a father.
Okay, so I'll try to give you the short story because I gave that like the full story. Do you know her history about her masters?
Nope.
Okay, so when she first was like doing music since her first album, she had her managers basically. So there was Scott Bruschetta, and then later on Scooter Braun. So when she made her first 6 albums, right? She didn't own them yet, but she wanted to own them. And then the whole thing happened where basically Scott sold them, Scooter bought them, like bought her music, and then ended up selling it to like I can't remember what company it was. So basically like they both worked together and stole all of her music, which is why like months ago she posted that she finally bought all of her masters in music and she now finally owns everything, because she spent like her whole life trying to like fight against it, because basically these guys, especially like the songs about Scott specifically, she's done songs on Scooter already. He's in the past. Fuck him. He's a douche. We're over him. But this song, it was like kind of the first direct song to Scott, and Scott was there since day one for her and was like her mentor and basically helped like kick off her whole career and like helped her with everything, and then he did a betrayal. Like he, worked with selling off her music and wouldn't even give her the chance to buy it herself back then, right? So it's written from that point of view where she's talking about like how he was like her mentor and her father figure, and then at the end, like she like switches it, saying like she's the father figure now because she has it. Like when the part when she says I protect the family, that's her basically saying like she's protecting her music and her like her art. Dude, bro, I was listening to it the one day biking to work and I cried. Like it hit me because I'm like, like she like the song is just basically like her talking about like how Scott was her father figure and she became her own father figure, and
I could see then why that would, like, because there's history embedded into the song, and only like a fan like yourself would have lived it with her to see why that's such a cool like concept. So
yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I find like her previous songs too that she's written like about Scooter and like digging at them also for the same things. Like those were some of my favorite songs. It's just like the way she like digs at them in these songs, but like in a nice way, that not many people know about. If you aren't a fan, obviously know the story.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, eldest daughter. This is my synopsis. Kind of fucking with it, although it's not really my type of song. Storytelling element kind of caught my attention. I'm not a bad bitch and this isn't savage, but I'm never gonna let you down. What is she talking about? Go, Tosh.
She's not a bad bitch. It's so the storyline is basically just saying like about as the eldest daughter, like you typically like are put into this position where you're kind of like the parent and like all these responsibilities are on you, and then like and then you could be looked at as like evil or like whatever because like you have to kind of mother or whatever, like demand things. It's just like it can go really deep into that whole side of it. It's also just a playful song. A fun fact with Taylor, every single album that she's dropped, all 12, her number 5 song is always her most personal and deep song that she writes. So this song, everybody was like had a lot of anticipation for this song. Because like all of her number 5 songs are like her personal favorite songs and her like really deep emotional ones. So a lot of people were actually disappointed with this song because of that fact. I think it's still beautiful. For me personally, it's not my favorite number 5 song. I still You're on Your Own, Kid and All Too Well are like still top ones for her number 5s, but I like this song. I think it's a very chill vibe, and it's a really good break in between the album. Like it divides, because I think the first 4 songs are fucking iconic. Like the run of the first 4, beautiful, and then this is like a nice break, and then the rest of it's like a good chunk on its own.
So how many siblings does she have?
She only has one, a younger brother, Austin.
Oh, Austin Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Ruin the friendship.
Oh.
So I wrote kind of funky was my initial thought. And then this is the 50 Cent shout out that he was going crazy over.
Yeah, I love 50 for that. He fucking freaked out for that. 50 Cent got shouted out. This song was actually I like this song. It's definitely funky, I agree. The storytelling behind it is kind of nice. Like I like the whole concept of it, like don't be afraid to take risk, like you have a crush on somebody, whatever, like don't be afraid to like express it, like because if you don't, you could live with regret, whatever. There's a part in there, like some lyrics about like how Abigail told her the news, so that part was about her high school friend that she liked, and never told him or never made any moves or like, you know, expressed her feelings or anything like that. And she's lived her life regretful because of it. And now he passed away many years ago, so she never could tell him or like express it or whatever. So like she had like a little, like, I think it was the second verse that she like kind of hinted towards that as like a, you know, like I have regrets from this, you know, like should have just lived life and experienced it and seen what happened, you know, ruined the friendship that I had and told them. So I think it's a nice song. It's a fun song.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. It's not one of my favorites, but definitely I like it.
So this next song, I called it the weakest song on the album.
I kind of agree. I do like it though. Like it sounds really nice. Like I like her voice in it, the way she sings it. It is very weak. You know that it's a what do you call it? Like a beef song about Charlie XCX.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically it's a dig at Charlie XCX.
Dissing?
This song, yeah, well, kind of. So there's a song from Charlie and the title is something romantic, like everything is romantic or something. I can't remember the title, but she put out a song a while ago and there were like lyrics in that song that were about Taylor. And the thing is, Charlie XCX is married to somebody in Matt Healy's band, 1987 or whatever the band name is, 75. I can't remember the band. But Matt Healy is the guy that she was dating before Travis with their whole thing. Matt Healy was basically the main person she wrote the Tortured Poets about. Half of it was about Matt Healy. So this is basically her snapping back at Charlie for saying shit a long time ago about her and how, you know, there's just like some beef there. So basically it's just saying like that's the thing that I like about the song, because it's not like hateful towards her. It's like saying like you can't stop talking about me and complaining about me. Like there was a line that said like, I bet your boyfriend said like, why are we always talking about her? Because like Charlie can't get Taylor's name out of her mouth all the time. And basically so she's basically saying in the lyrics like, you know, you think about me all the time, you talk about me all the time, like you really love me, like it's so romantic, like, you know, like turning that spin on it. Yeah, so like I like the way she did it. Like it was very clever. But yeah, I agree, it's not the strongest song on the album for sure.
But from the weakest song to the best song on the album, I went crazy over this one. This is my longest description. I said, oh shit, she's dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. This is the kind of song that reminds me of Janie. They want it all, but we have each other. This might be the best song so far. This is a salacious crumb of the album. That's what I wrote.
God. Oh my God. Agreed. Yeah, obviously it's very self-explanatory on this album or this song. It's about Travis and her like just wanting to be with Travis, and she doesn't care about all the other shit and everything. And I agree.
This reminds me of that Alicia Keys song, you know, when she's like, some people want it all. I don't. Have I got you?
I mean,
yeah,
I understand the reference. It's just completely different. One's sad, one's upbeat.
Yeah, no, but it's like I don't want like the finer things in life. I just want you, you know, nothing material really matters if I ain't got you. And so that's what she's pretty much saying here. And so yeah, I fucked with this song.
The chorus is so catchy. I love the way she does like the wish list like with the echo.
Yeah,
I love that part, the echo part.
Yeah, this one went hard.
Yeah, I like this song too. I know that this is actually a lot of people's favorites.
Oh yeah,
on the album. Yeah, yep.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people like this one. I feel like this is the underdog of the album.
Yeah.
I knew though. I knew you would say something about the basketball in the driveway. Like I knew. No matter what on the entire album, your only comment would be about the basketball hoop.
Of course. Of course, and they just happen to be on the best song too. This is made for me. This song was made for me. She made this for me.
Has Jamie heard this album yet? Like, were you
No,
playing it earlier with her? No.
nah, I was on my AirPods.
Hmm.
She'll
You
like
should
this
get
song.
Janie.
I
Yeah, I
know
was
she
gonna
will.
say you should show this song to Janie. I feel like
And maybe
she would
eldest
like it.
daughter. She probably might like that one because she is the eldest daughter.
Yeah, yeah. Janie, you should
All
just
right,
listen to the full album
now Wood.
also. She might find some good ones.
That's this. I already told you what I said. Digging the Jackson 5 feel of this song. It
Mhm.
has a nostalgic vibe, at least to me. Otherwise, kind of mid.
Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite songs. This and Father Figure were the two songs that I hearted on my Apple Music the first day, so they were already my top favorites. I agree. I love the Michael Jackson vibes for sure. She did an interview. Well, she did a lot of interviews like last week. One of them, she was talking about how she was in the studio with Max and Shellback, and then they were talking about writing this song, and it started out innocently about superstitions, like knock on wood. That's the whole title of it. And then she said, as they were writing it, it progressed to sexual knocking on wood type of thing.
Yeah.
So like I thought like all of the lyrics and stuff were hilarious, how like it went from superstition at the beginning and then it just completely got unhinged at the end. Yeah, so I like, it's a fun fucking song. And it was funny because Travis and his brother have their own podcast. That's where she announced the whole album in the first place. So I guess last week it was funny because his brother was like asking him his thoughts on this song and everything, and it was just they were goofing around about the innuendos about the size of his wood and everything. And yeah, no, he was pretty proud of it, pretty happy, and yeah, no, this song is definitely one of her funnest sexual songs.
Risque.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's the thing, because she's had songs in the past, like even like 8 albums ago. She had a song, Dress and like False God. And those songs are like very sensual, like lyrics and words. And like this song is, but they're not like popular songs. And those are some of my favorite songs because it's like she's like really like, talking a little dirty out here, and it's like it's crazy. And then people are like listening to Wood now, being like, "Oh my god, she's crazy! She's never done this." And I'm like, "Bitch, she's been doing this. You just don't hear it." She's talked a little crazy. She's been crazy. But yeah, I like Wood. Wood's one of my favorite for sure. The Michael Jackson vibe, like as soon as that song started, I'm like, "What the fuck am I listening to?"
Yeah. I liked it, but I don't know. It didn't carry the whole way. Like the initial was like, oh shit, this is cool, but then it kind of like,
Yeah.
like it did a tailspin. All right,
Yeah.
Canceled.
I
said, meh, not really feeling this one.
I feel you. Yeah, it's not. The thing is, I like the vibe because it reminds me of Reputation, like the whole sound of Reputation was that like darker, kind of grittier like music. So it made me think of Reputation, which Reputation's my top 3 album from her. So like I appreciated the sound of it. The whole thing, like the lyrics and everything, I was like not my favorite. It's actually interesting because this is connected, allegedly connected to Blake Lively.
Oh.
People are claiming it's about her because I don't remember if this was included or if we talked about it with the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit. Maybe we did. But like I know we mentioned about how Taylor was involved because she was like Blake's dragon or whatever. And like how she got involved because Blake basically dragged her into it. So the lyrics, like everybody listened to it the first time and they instantly were like, oh, this is Blake Lively. This is about her. Because she's like saying like she likes her friends canceled, and Blake obviously has been going through a long canceled situation. But I watched a lot. I dug really deep into the internet for this song because I wanted to like confirm, is this about Blake? The thing is, she recorded this song, like all of this album was recorded last summer in Sweden when she was in Europe during the Eras tour. She did it like in between like the tour days. So she recorded the whole album that summer, and the Blake drama didn't happen till after. So how could she have written a song about Blake being canceled when Blake hadn't even been canceled yet? So like it's ironic how the lyrics and stuff like apply to Blake because it's very accurate, and if she like still wants to stand by Blake, it's okay. Like that's what she's saying, but we don't know for sure because she still hasn't said anything about Blake since then. She hasn't referenced or said anything about her. But there's conspiracy theories that at this time when she was recording this song, she gave one of her homes in New York because she has like, you know, spare homes here and there everywhere, you know. She let Sophie Turner stay at her home in New York while she was going through her divorce with Joe Jonas. And they were having a very messy public divorce. And then they have 2 kids together, and it got very like all over the news about it, and how she wanted to move to like England, London, where she's from. But obviously, like, Joe's American, she's England. Like, they have 2 kids. Like, it was a very public fight between the 2 of them about who has the kids and what, you know, custody battle and shit. So, yeah, I was reading a lot into it, and like, it makes sense to me that this could be about Sophie Turner, you know. Sansa from Game of Thrones, if you don't know who she is.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Yeah. So the actress Sansa from Game of Thrones. So the theory and the timeline makes sense that it's about her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, honey, this is what I wrote.
Okay.
This album is not ending with a bang. I'm hoping Life of a Showgirl, this next song, comes with the flame, because this song is mid too.
I can see why a lot of people hate it, because yeah, it's not anything special. I personally love it. I think it's one of my top ones on the album.
Wow.
I like it. Like, I like this, like, but I feel like I also, a lot of her albums, I tend to really love and appreciate the songs that nobody likes. The ones that are always like the most hated or the least listened to. I feel like those are the ones that I gravitate more towards. I don't know, like, and I really like, I love her voice, and I like how she's talking, like the storyline about it, like being called honey, like, you know, how condescending it is, like growing up and being called these pet names, and like, you know, how it can be like a dig at you, you know, like, oh, like sweetie, or like whatever, like it can sound really dirty being said to you, and like especially like from random people. But then, you know, how she's with Travis now and how he says these words to her, and that like it gives these words a whole new meaning, and like she doesn't feel like hate towards it when she's called honey from him, you know, like she feels the actual love for it, whatever. So like I liked like the whole storyline of that, and like, you know, how it started out and how it ended, like that. And I like the chill vibe, and this kind of like, this song kind of gave me that like peaceful chill vibes that I really appreciated and loved the most from Folklore, which Folklore is my favorite album from her. So like the vibes were just there for me, so I liked Honey. It's not my top favorite because Father Figure still is gonna hold a Father Figure is the song on the album for me, but this is definitely up there for me.
All right. Well, I thought it was hella mid tier.
That's okay. I figured.
That's okay.
I figured.
Right. Life of a Showgirl. Not feeling it at all either. Damn. Back end of the album was lacking. Front end was definitely better. This album had a substantial thump to it. It was heavy on the bass, I noticed.
Agreed. That's what I said earlier. Like the first 4 songs, I fucking conic. Like that's why I like the break with the eldest daughter being chill and everything else was just like its own thing. Agreed completely. Yeah, this song, it's the title of the album, so I was like, yeah, I kind of expected something a little bit more, but also I can understand the vibe of it. Sabrina, her voice was really nice on it. It's actually interesting because Taylor wrote the entire album. Like she wrote the whole song too. Like Sabrina had no part in writing this. She just showed up in the booth and Taylor's like, "Here's your lyrics, sing them." So like, I understand like the whole storyline of it, like about being the showgirl and stuff, like the life of it. Yeah, it was kind of bland. But the fun part about the song, the end. You know how the song ended with her like saying goodbye to the crowd?
Yeah.
You can hear people screaming. Did you know that was actual live recording of her saying goodbye at the final show here in Vancouver? That was
Vancouver?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, she's confirmed it.
That's funny.
Yep.
Are you proud of that?
Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wasn't there, unfortunately, because I would have loved to have my scream a part of it. Could you imagine? But no. No, it's a fun fact though. But I just like how she ended the album. Like it was her ending her time on the tour, you know, living the life, and then she ended the whole album with her ending the show. Basically, it's like it was just like a nice like little mirror moment.
So
yeah,
I have a extra credit. So it was playing, and then my Spotify just went to a random Taylor Swift song, and I was like, "What song is this?" Because I fucks with
which one? Okay, which one? I want to know now.
So I don't know what album or what's nothing. It's just a random song.
Just tell me, I'll probably know.
I Can Do It With the Broken Heart.
Oh, that was Tortured Poets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It randomly played after that. I was like, yo, this hoe, yeah, I liked it. I like that song. I fuck with it.
That was her main. Well, that was her second single from last year's album, and she performed it. So that song's actually fun, because she performed it on the Eras tour, like the second half of the tour, and when she was performing it, like right before she started singing it, she was wearing a white dress during the Tortured Poets set. Like she had like, it was all like catered to the Tortured Poets like visual, but she stripped out of the dress and she had like a 2-piece on, and then she put on a blazer, like a showgirl-esque blazer, and then she she performed that song. And while she was performing that song, all of her dance moves that she was doing were dance moves from all the other eras, talking about, and like it was her basically dancing and putting on a show as she was like the song is about her performing her Eras tour with a broken heart, and she was like acting and dancing it out like that. She was like brokenhearted, but she was like pulling herself together and like still dancing every night for everybody, and like she was like acting like the performance of it during the Eras tour about the Eras tour was like iconic. So
iconic.
Yeah, so it was a really good thing. And the best part about that is it's gonna be on 4K on everybody's TVs on Disney soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah, she just announced like 2-3 days ago a new tour movie. She's gonna have the final show, because everybody knows that the Vancouver shows were filmed. We never knew why. We figured a documentary was gonna eventually come. Correct. She has a 6-episode documentary that's going to be dropping December 12th on Disney, as well as the final show tour movie, including the Tortured Poets set will be included, because that was the one that wasn't included in the first one. So.
Okay. Well, that concludes the album. Left of a Showgirl. Overall, I give it a... I don't want to give it a 7.5, but I don't want to give it an 8. So I'm like stuck in the middle, like 7.75.
7.5 is 7.5 is fine if you say that. I'd say Yeah, I'd say about the same. To me, like, it's not in my top 3 for sure. Like, my top 3: Folklore, Tortured Poets, Reputation. After that, I'd say Midnights, 1989. I would say this would be right there, probably next to that.
Well, you gotta give this album more time to breathe. Like you gotta give it a
True.
little bit.
True. Like, that's the thing though. Like, my favorite albums from her are her like depressing albums, like her dark and like really like poetry, like writing heavy albums where she like really digs deep into her lyrics. This is like, like made to be pop and made to be catchy and made to be popular type of like, pop radio music. Whereas my favorite albums from her are like the ones that she's like, I'm not writing this for radio. I'm writing this to like write a novel about something,
Yeah.
So like I can
Like,
appreciate this album. I just know that I don't think it'll ever be my top.
storytelling.
Yeah, like this will never be one of my top albums, but I can appreciate this album the same as I appreciate 1989. I think these two albums would be on the same level because they're both her like top pop albums
Yeah.
made for radio. Yeah.
Already. All right. Well, next week we're gonna dissect the Jay-Z album.
Are you gonna put together a slideshow for me?
Potentially not. We'll see. Nah, I'm just playing. We'll wait till a Jay-Z album actually comes out. We'll dissect it for real.
I read some news today about Nicki Minaj. She's on like her Twitter beef ranting.
Oh,
she
yeah.
like threatened today that she's not gonna release the album. And that she's like blaming it on Rock Nation. I don't know. I guess she has some beef out here for Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
That's interesting.
I didn't dig deep into it. I was just a coworker told me today about it. And I'm like, oh, damn.
She's been going at Jay-Z for a while though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll see. We'll see how that turns out because Jay-Z's a pretty powerful dude. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got some dirty hands out here. And some
How you know?
Crazy.
He's untouchable. They dropped the case, by the way. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. You told me.
Yeah, he's untouchable.
Crazy.
It's like a mob boss.
I wonder how much he paid to get that scrubbed off.
Nothing. He's squeaky clean. That's why.
Oh yeah, he's squeaky clean because he paid for that cleaning service.
You a hater?
I'm not a hater.
All right, what else you got for me? We might have to call it an early night.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am struggling.
Oh, okay. Sound like me yesterday. I came home and I like ate food and then I passed out. I don't even know, somewhere between 6 and 7, I think. And I slept. I think I basically slept for 14 hours, but I did wake up in the middle of the night for a bit.
I haven't had like a full rest literally since we last spoke. These last 2 weeks, I've been like sleeping late and waking up early, just fucking going and going. I think tomorrow is gonna be the first time that I just sleep all the way through without like waking up until I wake up. So that's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that.
Wow. And all I've been doing since I've last seen you is taking many naps.
Lucky you. But hey, I gotta get this content. Gotta get the community. You feel me?
I know. You actually working out here. I get it. All right. Well, this has been a great time. Any final words you have to say?
Final words. What's up, Bonger? In the building. What's up, fam? Good to see you around. Shout out to Iz and Casual for coming through. Love you guys. Sorry I'm not as lively as I usually am. I'm just under the weather or getting there. I need to take a pill or something. Make sure I'm straight. But I'll see y'all next week, and hopefully I'll be back to my normal self. And hopefully by next week I will let y'all know that we won our first playoff game in basketball. So there.